Sagittarius, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Jamie, with The Lost Boy. Gonna be doing another reading for y'all. It's for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Sagittariuses. Cross watchers, you are welcome. Flip the roles as you see fit. Only take the messages that resonate. Drop the messages that do not. And as always, thank you to all the support out there. Really means the world to me. It allows my channel to grow, and it gets these messages out there to those who need it. Alrighty, Sag, let's get into your reading. I'm going to begin by pulling an affirmation card, a couple of oracles, and then we will dive in with the tarot. Alrighty, universe. What affirmation do you have for Sagittarius at this time? What affirmation do you have for Sag at this time? What affirmation do you have for Sagittarius? Okay. We have get centered, and there's a couple of fill in the blanks. When it gets to be too much, whatever it is, I close my eyes and return to my center. In my center, I have the wisdom and tranquility of your favorite animal, holding a magical item and floating through space on a blank on a piece of furniture, right? So, I'll guess I'll fill in the blanks with my own stuff. When it gets to be too much, whatever it is, I close my eyes and return to my center. In my center, I have the wisdom and tranquility of a penguin holding a blunt, floating through space on a magical couch, right? Because that's how I would get centered, right? That's just me. Alright. Bottom of the deck, we have worthiness, right? You are worthy of the ultimate happiness, right? So it's about getting centered, right? It's about getting back to ourselves, right? And what this tells me, Sagittarius, maybe your energy has been like all over the place, right? And that's not a bad thing, right? Because, Sagittarius, you like to explore, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? I'm a Sag rising, I totally get it, right? But sometimes we gotta take a moment and reconnect, and not just reconnect with ourselves, but kind of like check in with ourselves, right? Am I where I want to be, right? Am I doing what I need to be doing in order to get what it is that I want, right? So it's just like a little check-in time for you, right? So maybe, in the next couple of days, you guys might be checking in with yourselves, right? Alright, Spirit, what is going on with my Sagittarius? Okay, we have a personal issue reaches resolution, look at the bigger picture, and then we have expect powerful change. Okay. Don't let your past hold you back, right? Alright, a personal issue is going to reach resolution, right? And that's because we're checking in with ourselves, right? Taking a look at the bigger picture, like I said, right? Checking in to see if, am I doing what I need to be doing? Am I taking care of all the responsibilities that I need to? Is there anything in my life that I need to get rid of? Is there anything that's not suiting me? Is there any baggage that I'm holding on to, right? Expect powerful change, right? Once you start making note of all the changes that you want to make, right? And that's what you're doing when you get centered, right? You are resolving personal issues, right? You're taking a look at the grand scheme of things here, with looking at the big picture, right? And reconnecting with that so that way you can create powerful change. Alright, Spirit, that was way too many, universe. Alright, what is going on with Sagittarius, universe? What is going on with Sagittarius? Instinct, right? That's following your intuition, following that basic nudge, right? I just keep hearing basic instincts, right? You know, getting back to the root of who you are, right? Anything else here for Sag? Trust your instincts, right? They will never let you down. And then we have completion. Yeah, there's definitely an ending here. There's definitely an ending, right? And recovering, right? Because you're getting centered, right? You're getting rid of things that no longer suit you, right? Maybe even saying goodbye to an old version of yourself, right? Receiving the key that unlocks some kind of a door into some kind of new future for yourself, right? Once you say goodbye to an old version of you, right? Resolving personal issues, right? Maybe there's been some unresolved grief, right? That you have been holding on to. I feel like you've been carrying something, Sag, right? And maybe you've been, you know, kind of avoiding it for a while, but I feel like you know you can't avoid this for much longer. Forgiveness is needed. Forgiveness is needed. I'm gonna pull one more. Change is coming. Change is definitely coming, right? And you are the catalyst of that change, right? Change is definitely coming, right? Say goodbye to the old you. Say goodbye to the old you. Forgiveness is needed. You know, we don't forgive people for them, right? We forgive people for ourselves, so we don't hold any resentments in our heart, right? Or we don't have our perception skewed by one individual, right? Alrighty, universe, what's going on here with my Sagittariuses? What's going on with Sagittarius? What is going on with Sagittarius? They want me to split it one more time. Alright, universe. What is going on with Sagittarius, universe? Six of Swords in the reverse, right? That's where you guys are at right now, right? It's like been avoiding moving on from something, right? That's the avoidance. Maybe you've been unsure, and that's okay, right? Maybe now you're getting to this place of like knowing like where do I need to go? Right? And the only way you can find that out is by when you center yourself. What else is going on with Sag? Five of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Alright, so you have a choice that you need to make, right? The lovers talks about partnerships and unions, right? But it's also about making a choice, making a decision, right? It's also making a promise to the divine and to source, right? Because you're making that, you know, they're making that promise in front of source and spirit. Five of Pentacles talks about, you know, feeling like we are left out in the cold, you know, victim mindset in a sense here, but somebody here is making a choice. A choice in what? I don't know, right? Because the Queen of Wands is in the reverse, right? She's unable to tame her ego, right? Some of y'all could even be dealing with the Leo. You could have Leo in your chart. There's also Gemini here. I also have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the Five of Pentacles. And then with the Six of Swords, it's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The Queen of Wands in the reverse is somebody who's unsure of themselves, right? Somebody here who's not confident in themselves, right? Who doesn't trust their instincts. Maybe you're coming out of a place where you haven't trusted yourself, Sagittarius, right? And now you are starting to trust yourself, right? Maybe you're forgiving me. I feel like you have held yourself to a low standard because of something that happened in the past and you've been too afraid to repeat that mistake, right? That's the energy of whatever I'm feeling. So you've second guessed yourself along the way, right? And maybe that was in the past, right? Because there is a lot of powerful change that is happening here, right? You guys are centering yourselves, getting back to the root of who you are. What else for Sagittarius? You know, it's about evolving our mindset, right? Looking at things differently, right? Maybe we're forgiving ourselves for a role that we played, right? Because it takes two to tango. We have the Judgment in the reverse and the Four of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, this is the past coming back up to be dealt with, right? Something here was unstable, right? There's been no recognition, right? Somebody here has to face you have to face it. You have to face it. You can't keep slamming that door shut, Sagittarius. You need to face it, right? Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, right? You just need to, admit the truth. You need to speak with somebody about this, right? Maybe you've been holding something in, right? And you've been embarrassed or shameful to talk to somebody, right? Maybe you just need to talk. I'm not saying, yes, you can go to a therapist or something, but I feel like this is just something that you need to share with like a friend or a family member, or, even just saying it out loud to universe, right? Knowing that you're not alone, but just letting it out, right? Letting it out, Sagittarius. What else for Sag Universe? What else for Sagittarius Universe? Whew, that literally came flying out. Eight of Cups. There it is. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, right? Walking away from an emotionally dissatisfying situation, heading down with wish fulfillment, right? Having the Sword of Integrity in your hand, the Ace of Swords, is about integrity. It's about honesty, but it's also about self-truths, right? It's expressing who you are, right? And who that it is that you want to be, right? Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck, no longer confused, right? The Moon card, there is illusions, breaking free from the illusions that we've set for ourselves, right? And those are the limitations that we placed on ourselves because of, like a defense mechanism that we use to protect ourselves. That's what I have for y'all, Sagittarius. I am going to be pulling an advice card from the Whispers of Lord Ganesha, right? But this is you walking away from things that are no longer, suiting you, from things that no longer make you happy, right? And instead you're going down the path towards happiness, towards wish fulfillment, right? Following your instincts, right? This is a completion, right? Leaving behind an old version of yourself, right? And stepping into a new version, right? One where your past is no longer going to affect you, right? And when did we start this off here? Don't let your past hold you back, right? This reading resonates with you, Sagittarius. Please hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. Hit that notification bell. That way you guys can stay up to date on when I upload. Alrighty. We have Embrace, number 11, alright? And the book says, believe in yourself and others to discover a deeper importance to your being. Recognize that your interactions with others are important. Healthy relationships require a lot of work to maintain them. In many parts of the world, hugging is recognized as a familiar kind of greeting, in addition to being a manner of acknowledgement or support and reassurance for someone else. Ganesha is encouraging you to maintain a compassionate heart, be nurturing toward yourself and others. There will be a lot to be gained from seeing things from a practical or down-to-earth perspective when it comes to dealing with others or pertaining to your present circumstance. Focus on creating a balanced life for yourself. Remember that more can be accomplished when you are serene, right? When you get centered. Be imaginative and helpful. Deal with issues as they arise, right? Don't lock them away. Keep your wits about you while you determine the best course of action and seek simple solutions to fix the problem with minimal fuss. Depending on the relationship of the people involved, a hug can symbolize familiarity, love, affection, or friendship. A person may hug another in a show of support, comfort, or to console. There is an exchanging of energy that takes place as you give and receive at the same time. And that's what I have for y'all, Sagittarius. Love and light.